Hey everybody, here with the stuff that I dug when I was in England. I'm going to do a real quick overview of some of the stuff, and then I'll get in depth with some of the other stuff. All right, here, this is post-Tudor pottery. I don't know why I collected it. I thought it was pretty. I had a hell of a lot more than that, but I ended up chucking a lot of it. This is a part of a barrel tap. The key would go in there. If you don't know what a barrel tap is, Google it. These right here, post-Tudor glass shards. Look how thick this is. I have no idea what color it is. If someone knows what color it is, let me know. I am colorblind, so yeah. And this is another post-Tudor pottery shard. Glass shard that I don't know what color it is, but when I move it in the light just right, it looks like it changes shades on me. I'm sorry, it changes colors to you guys, but shades to me. But then again, maybe I'm just crazy. I'm not too sure. 36 post-Tudor button time frame. Some of them have some writing on them. Let's see if I can get down to this one. Yeah, there we go. It has some writing on some of them, as you can see. I'm not too sure what it says. I just turned 47 today, May 31st, and my eyes were even more worse today than they were yesterday. You get old, that's what happens, I guess. Here's some buckle fragments. Some nails. Everybody's like, why'd you dig nails? Those are bronze nails, guys. Those are old. This aluminum thimble. Parts to a croto bell, as you can see. I don't know what this is. I'll talk about that later. These are my 3 favorite buttons. A couple mounts. I'm not even gonna, well, this right here is a post-medieval harness mount. This is an Edwardian mount, jewelry mount or something like that. Okay, so I thought we'd start with the lead. This right here is a London lead Bale seal. Some neat little writing on it, limited. It says London on it. Whoopty crap, right? Anyway, here's some cool things. These are clothing lead seals. They're affixed to the English merchants' textiles goods before they were shipped across the Atlantic Ocean to North America, or sometimes they were affixed to them for the trade and whatnot. It just, normally the nice ones, these are all crappy. You can see where they would bend down. You put these clothing in there to clamp down on it. You can't really make out any of the merchants' names or anything about these ones. They're just really old. 3 pretty cool musket balls, really heavy. Not too sure the caliber. I haven't weighed them or put anything on them to figure it out yet. I probably won't, tell you the truth. These are lead trade weights. These are pretty cool. My buddy Brian over there got one kind of like this. It had all sorts of cool, neat carvings in it. This one looks like it has some carvings in it, but has been rolling around in a farmer's field for hundreds of years and getting hit by the plows and stuff that it's almost, you can't really make anything out. I want to say like right here where my thumb is, I don't know where my finger is, might have been a cross, but I don't know. These lead trade weights date right around the post-medieval time frame according to the export paperwork. This one's pretty cool. I like the fins on it. Another one that's pretty neat. Anyway, that's my lead. Let's move on over to some of the cool buttons. I have 3 buttons that I like, but I'm only going to show you 2. This one right here I really, really like. It is a silver-plated button, and it's a Militia Button. I can't enunciate the name, but you can see it there in the lower third, what it is. I just thought it was really cool. The back of it does have some writing on it, but I can't make it out. It's all corroded and crummy. I'm going to have to try to clean that. I honestly don't know how to clean it, so it's going to stay like that for a while. And this is another button. You know, if I was here in the States and I would have dug this, I'd say it's just a blazer button. But I believe it's a military button of some sort. 2 lions, shield. I'm not too sure. I got to clean it up and look at it more. I might be able to get some more information off the back once I get it cleaned, or I get a microscope on it so I can actually read. See how my eyes are bad. I can't even make that out. So anyway, those are my 2 favorite buttons. Sorry for my fat hand being in there. And let's go to the coins, right? So these are my greenies, my legible greenies anyway, that I was able to, figure out who was on the coin and get a date off them. These ones right here are they're just toasted. You can't get crap off them. All these coins date range into early 1700s to late 1800s, except this one right here. This is mixed in with the buttons, but it's not a button. It's actually, let me turn it this way. It says Zeelandia. It's a Netherlands coin. Really super thin. It has to be the thinnest thing I've ever dug. When I pulled it out, I couldn't even see any that wasn't even legible. I had to dry brush all this off, and then I said, holy crap, it's a coin. I want to say probably in the early to mid 1700s coin here. I don't know if I can get any of this other stuff off. Usually the date is right under the dia, and I can see some of the date, but I can't make out the numbers on it. But this was cool. When I dug it out of the ground, I thought it was an electrical box punch out. Well, I knew it wasn't, but that's just what it reminded me of. But it was super thin. But now on to my favorite coin, right there. And I know you guys can't see it; it's hard. You can, if you hold it just right, you can make out a little bit of fancy on them. But this is my oldest coin I've dug. It is a 4th century. Yep, you heard me correctly. 4th century Roman bronze coin. Whew. I searched forever for this damn coin. The CTX I had, man, it pinged on it. It locked on. I dug the hole. Couldn't find it anywhere. I chased the damn thing around with my pinpointer. I put everything back in the hole. Was frustrated. Thought maybe it was just some metal shavings and I couldn't find it. Walked away, but it gnawed on me, so I turned around, went over there. I must have spent a good half hour trying to find this little bastard, but I'm glad I did. It's probably going to be a long day, a long time coming before I beat a 4th century coin. Hopefully next year when I go back, I'll knock on wood, maybe pop a Celtic gold or something right around the BC time frame. Okay, moving on. This is King George II. I found, I want to say 3 or 4 King George II coins. This one is a farthing. I know it's a farthing because I measured it. The diameter is just shy of 23 millimeters. And as we already know from the previous section here in the video, this is worth 1/4 of a penny back then. Anyway, let me see the back. It's right there. It's pretty well toasted. The date's right there. It's kind of hard to make out. I don't know if you guys can see it very well. I had a hard time reading it. It's a 1739. I had to have my soon-to-be 13-year-old daughter come over and take a look at it because my old eyes just isn't working. So, King George II, 1739. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Okay, let's move on to the next one. All right, here's the next coin. This is William IV, a farthing. It measures 22 millimeters. These were minted in 1831, 1834, 35, 36, and 1837. You can't really make out the legend very well, but it would start from right here, and they have a whole bunch of letters of the alphabet, like all 26 of them, and then there'd be four of the letter I's for the Roman numeral 4th. The date is usually right here, and we can't see it. This does, however, right there look like a 1. So this could be a 1831, but I don't know. So it's in that time frame, so that's whatever. It's pretty cool. The back side of the coin here is toast, just like all the other coins. I'm not too sure what it says around here. I could look it up on the internet if I wanted to, but you guys can do it as well. So, all right, let's move on to the next coin. Look at this monster. This is an 1806 George III. It is humongous. And let's get to the back side here. There you go. It's ginormous. It's a penny. It's pretty cool. Rolling around in the dirt for a long, long time. I'm not too sure. Here's another one I got. But, it's so heavy in my stand. Anyway, the date would be right here. But it is all worn down. Rolling and rolling and rolling in the farmer's field, and the fertilizer for hundreds of years will do that to you. The back side I tried cleaning, toothpicking this one. It's like cement. So I'm going to toss this in the tumbler just to see what happens to it. And let's go move on, shall we? All right, for all you ladies out here, it's about time we found us a little queen. This is a Queen Victoria, so 1 penny. Notice the Victoria, you see the RIA right here. You can't really make out anything else. It's really toasted. I tried toothpicking this clean, and it's just encrusted. So it's probably going to go into the tumbler as well. I mean, this is a greenie. They're modern coins. Well, they're considered modern coins over here. Over there. Over here, we chomp at the bit to dig something 1800s. As you can see, it is a 1861. Here's the word 1. It'd be penny right there. I don't know what variety this is. I guess there's a whole bunch of different varieties. I don't know how to tell the difference. And even if I did know how to tell the difference, what would it make? I mean, look at this. I got cement all over it. So this is my Queen Vicky, 1 penny, 1861. All right, let's move on. All right, everybody, second to the last coin. Ooh, no, I lied. Yeah, 2 more coins after this. This is Edward VII. And I know it's pretty toasted. It's hard to see. Let me turn it a little bit this way without dumping the coin. You can see where it starts with the E-D, W-A-R-D. Anyway, it's Edward. It's Edward VII. And it's going to be a 1 penny. Let me flip it around for you. There you can see 1 penny. And the date is 1904. It's kind of hard to make out a 4, but it is a 4. I thought maybe it was a 2, but my daughter assured me it's a 4. This isn't copper. This is actually made out of bronze, so that's pretty cool. It's about roughly 31 millimeters big diameter, I guess. So, all right, 2 more to go, and you guys are free. All right, last coin. Look at this beautiful thing. This is George IV copper farthing. Yep, can't see nothing on the front, can you? But on the back, have a little bit of detail. You see the date is 1821. It's kind of hard to tell. It took me a while to figure out what the date was, and then I asked my daughter, and it took her like a whopping half a second. So there it is. That's the last of my copper coins, last of the ugly coins anyway. I am going to go, and hope you guys enjoyed what I found in England. Can't wait till next year. See y'all later.